been waiting for you.
No, you were. Sorry, go ahead.
You just left Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what she told you. We fought about it in the elevator when we got stuck in there. And I have been going over everything, and I've been trying to figure out how to explain it to you, what I should say, and I told Benjamin Hochman to look up Victoria because I thought, hey, you know, they're single. Maybe they would enjoy each other, you know? But knowing Victoria, she probably made an innocent setup date sound like some evil, vindictive plan, so... What did she tell you?
She didn't tell me anything. Not a word. This is the first I'm hearing that. What part of connecting Victoria and Hochman together did you think was a good idea?
Look,
The guy's a user, Phyllis. You know that, so why would you do such a thing?
Okay, you are upset.
Yeah, I'm upset right now.
I was just playing matchmaker, that's all.
So you thought you were doing Victoria a favor?
It was on a whim. It was a conversation I had that I forgot 2 seconds after I walked away.
You had to know something like this.
If you remember, I went out of town on my business trip. Things heated up between the two of those when I was away.
Sounds oddly convenient.
You know what? It sounds like it's very suspicious to you. You don't believe me.
I'm not sure if I believe you. Okay? Hochman took advantage of Victoria personally, and everything blew up with him on television, okay? That's not a good thing. And do you know the damage that could have happened to the company if she would have followed through with the loan from him?
You think I want to hurt the company?
Well, Victoria does.
Well, I don't give a damn what Victoria thinks.
And I told her she was off base, but now I'm not so sure. Was she?
I admit, I screwed up. Benjamin Hochman is no prize. Some people would even call him a sleaze.
Then why would you do this?
Because when I suggested that Hochman look her up, I cared about one thing. And that is that, you know what, maybe they would get along. Maybe Victoria would have some semblance of a social life and you wouldn't be so guilt-ridden.
I don't even know what that means, Phyllis. What are you
When
trying to...
you and I got back together, Victoria was left alone. She wanted you back. And whether you admit it or not, you didn't want to hurt her. So you overcompensated. You became the best co-worker ever. You put in killer hours, and you were on call to whatever, whenever.
So you did this to protect me from being overworked? Is that what this is?
Did you ever tell me that Victoria needed money to keep the company afloat?
No.
Okay, then how would I have known that she was gonna hit him up for a loan or end up on TV giving the guy holy hell? What I knew for sure is that I was losing my lover to a needy boss. And I wanted you back. A great businesswoman, but maybe if she wouldn't let the stresses from her work get to her so much, she would have written Hochman off as a creep right away.
That's not a great excuse for this.
I admit that I am guilty of putting Benjamin into her orbit, but beyond that, I mean, shouldn't she take some responsibility for how things went? For getting into an argument at a hotel corridor and getting caught on tape in the middle of a screaming fit?
You know she's the mother of my children, right?
And your boss in your upcoming business, and I am a woman in your life that you are in love with, who shares your home. Don't you think that you should hold your ex-wife a little bit accountable for what's going on in hers?
You messed up. I know you didn't mean to. It's not entirely your fault. This ongoing war with Jack, it's eating me up. And I know that it's not going to end anytime soon. On top of that, this whole thing with Ben Hochman, I'm sorry, okay? I said things that I shouldn't have.
So am I.
Phyllis, I wish I could tell you that I'm not going to work as much, that I'm going to spend more time with you. I just can't do that right now, okay? Vicky and I, we don't have time to slow down right now. With everything we know, what Jack is trying to pull off here, there's just as much that we don't know.
Maybe you're making this more complicated than it needs to be. You know, you got the loan. You could build the company up. And Jack, you know, he's just probably being competitive. You know, that's defining trait.
Jack is competitive with every company that does what he does. This is different with us, okay? He wants to destroy us. This is an act of war.
I don't know about that.
Phyllis, he wants us decimated.
Is this about the Fenmores thing?
What do you know about that?
Rumblings. All right, that you and Victoria came to Jabot and you were throwing around accusations that Jabot wanted to take your products off of Lauren's shelves. How did you suspect that in the first place?
I mean, wasn't that hard? We noticed that our reorders were down, so Vicky smelled a rat.
You know, if Jack went there, it doesn't matter. Lauren wants to keep selling Brash and Sassy. She's got your back. She has the final word.
Thank you. She's not the only one. Still feel bad about some of the things that I said to you.
Yeah. If I hadn't gone to Benjamin Hochman and let all of my insecurities play out, I'm sorry for what I did, Billy.
How do we fix this?
I don't know. I wish I could spend as much time with you as Victoria does.
Phyllis,
I know that you're not attracted to her, and I know that it is over. And that's all that matters.
you know how much I love you. Only you.
I'm used to seeing you look so intense.
I just want you to know.
Done and done.
Not quite yet.